What's up guys, it's Gerald Jordan here at our Novation deal. It's been a while since we last met. It's December 18th, and I want to show you the progress we made on this Novation deal we have behind us in Upper Marlboro, Maryland. A lot has been changed since we initially spoke, but nonetheless, I want to walk you through the property, show you what we've done, and show you what's to come. Right now, we're about 60% of the way through. We have about 6 weeks left on this project. Our plan is to go live in February, or finish, of course, the job in February, to be able to sell it to the next person. So again, today is just showing you what we've changed, showing you where we are, and showing you what's to come. Before we start the process, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and click that notification bell so you're notified every single time I post. But without further ado, let's get into it. So starting on the outside, of course, we changed the roof already. The roof has been done, put a new chimney flute. We've repointed the bricks. We've done a lot of things that are going to come up on the inspection that are very huge, life and safety things, especially the roof, especially the chimney. We don't want any fire hazards. So that's what's been done on this exterior, and we also changed the windows as well. So those are pretty much the basis of what we've done on the outside. Not too much has been done here. Outside is one of the last things that we do focus on. A lot has been done on the inside regarding demolition, of course, has already been done. They've re-drywalled it so that we have designated rooms so that they can finish them off. So right now it's just a matter of painting, finishing the drywall, flooring, etc. So that's it for the outside. Let's head on the inside and let me show you what's been done. All right guys, as we come in, you'll immediately notice a change. We've opened this up completely. This used to be a separate kitchen with the wall here. We took the wall down, we opened it up, so it flows very seamlessly into the dining area. So again, just making the flow a lot better. A lot of people don't necessarily care for the open concept anymore, but I think it makes the functionality of this building a lot better. So dining room, kitchen, you have your living area, and of course, the windows have been changed. We did some painting around the fireplace, make it look a lot better. It's still a wood burning fireplace. You'll see, of course, this is a major change from what we had originally. We want to keep the floors. The floors are beautiful. It's always great to be able to keep natural hardwood floors, keep some character of the older home while also bringing in newer elements. And that's the goal. And that's what we do with all of our flips that we've been doing so far, because it just brings a lot more charm and a lot more coziness to properties rather than putting LVP on top of the flooring. If we can keep the floor, we're always going to try to preserve it as much as possible. And another thing that we added here in the kitchen area, the dining room area, is a door that gives you the ability to walk out instead of going out there through the outside. You can also access the backyard through the inside of the property. So let's go back and see what we did down there. So again, this door functionality just allows you to get inside to outside with a lot more ease. As you see, the deck is fully done. We've added new planks to the deck. As we go back, we're going to keep this original railing. A lot of stuff when you're flipping, you want to keep the character, right? So this railing did have a lot of character. We replaced the old AC unit, as you see here, to a completely brand new one. So whoever purchases the property is getting a brand new HVAC, or AC unit, I should say, HVAC. When you usually change that, you're usually going to change the inside. So the entire system has been completely changed. Roof looks amazing. You can look at the roof, the flute, everything involved with that. But yeah, the backyard is the backyard. Not too much we can do here. But of course, you can see the back of the property itself, which looks really good, okay? And we still have a lot of land here. So whoever gets this house is able to enjoy the land with their family, their kids. It's fenced in to an extent. So yeah, this will ultimately be a very good property for somebody who's looking to move into something that's pretty much renovated to 2025 standard and have some land. You really can't find too much land here in Prince George's County. This one has land, it doesn't have too much, but it has something that you can work with where you can entertain and kids can come out here and run around and things of that nature. Enjoy the outside of the property. But now we saw the outside, let's head back inside and check out the rest of the property. As we head back, I want to remind you that we're turning this from a 3-bedroom property, looking to turn that into a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom property, okay? So, of course, this remains the hall bath. we pushed the hall bath a little bit toward where I am and expanded the master bath a little bit. So you'll see the hall bath is a little bit smaller. Of course, you have your 2 rooms here. And then as we walk into our primary, again, we can't do anything with the room sizes. So the room sizes are what it is. But again, we expanded the shower to be a little bit more this way so that we can expand the shower and make it a lot larger than what it was originally. So I wanted to remind you all that what we're doing is called a novation deal. So with the novation, we don't necessarily close on the property, but we work with the seller to be able to create a better property from what it was, and then of course resell it. The seller gets a certain amount and then we keep everything on top. The seller is able to get a lot more money, but of course they will have to wait until the property is complete and ultimately settles and sold to the next person. But it's an opportunity in this market, and those are some of the opportunities that we present, because we can purchase in cash, but again, it'll be at a lower amount. So at that time, it really just depends on the seller's goals. Are you open to waiting, or do you need cash now? In both ways we can work with. But let's walk downstairs. Let's see what's been done to the lower level, because that's going to be the biggest transformation in this property, I believe. So heading into the basement, this is going to be one of the biggest transformation pieces in the house. This is where we really wanted to add value or focus on value. So here, not too much going on here. This was used as a rec area in the past. We're going to keep that as a rec area. So it's just going to be pretty open. We are going to put LVP down here because the flooring down here was bad. So again, LVP flooring. Paint the drywall. We're going to keep the wet bar there. We do have to keep this structural support beam. If you remember in the original video, there was a brick panel here, which I guess they liked it back then, but that is very outdated. But nonetheless, we do have to keep this steel beam for the structure, and we have to work around it. The fireplace, again, we're going to clean it up. Pretty much what we did to the upstairs level. Of course, we're not going to paint the brick. We might. Now I'm looking at it. But again, we're just gonna make this look a lot better. It doesn't look bad, but we wanna make it look a lot better and more feasible to what this property entails. As you see, the electrical work has been done to some areas. As we go back, you'll see the area that it hasn't been done in, but the electrical work has been done to an extent. But again, this is going to remain the rec area, what we use it as. But again, back here, we're going to add another bedroom and another full bath. Again, taking this from a 3-2 to a 4-3, 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. And that's where you want to add value, guys. When you're flipping properties, you do not want to take away any bedrooms or bathrooms unless it makes sense for the functionality. And if you do have to take, for example, my partners, they just flipped the property over in DC, where they took one of the bedrooms from upstairs, made it into a bigger bedroom, but they added a bedroom in the basement. So if you do need to take some time to increase room sizes, for example, make sure there's space to add another bedroom in some portion of the house so you don't take away from the overall functionality of the property, because at the end of the day, it's about functionality. And adding a bedroom adds value, okay? You do not want to lose value by taking away something just for aesthetics. So let's go back. See if the light, so no electricity back here. We just have to add the cap right there. But this is what we're doing in the back area. Of course, we have a brand new HVAC here. This would be pretty much a hall area leading into the bedroom, the 4th bedroom. You have your egress window here. This would be your closet, and this would be your area. And of course, it adds to a full bathroom. The full bathroom, again, it's no electricity, so it's a little dark in here, but the full bathroom will be here with the bathtub, a soak-in tub, and the shower. You have a linen closet, and then as you continue to walk back, you're going to have a washer dryer right here in this area. That's the updates we have so far. Things are coming along well. As you see, everything is framed out to what it's going to finalize and finish being, but there's still a lot of work to be done. Again, we're about 60% of the way through. 6 weeks should be the plan. Our goal is to be able to list by February. Hopefully everything goes well with the weather and things of that nature, because that can stop a project. Of course, if nobody can get to the property, then things halt. But nonetheless, I'm glad you all stuck with me. If you're still here in the video, please make sure to tune into my next video, because we have another flip in Fort Washington. I'm going to be showing that and what that looks like in its beginning stages and what we're going to ultimately change it to. But again, as always, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this with anybody who you think it'll add value to. I'm also a realtor, so if you're looking to buy or sell anywhere here in the DMV, I'm the guy you need to go to. And if you have any properties like this that need help, that somebody needs to get out the property, we can provide them with options, whether that's a novation or all cash offer, to be able to get the property off of their hands and perfect it and beautify it for the next family who's in need. So again, like, comment, subscribe. I'm looking forward to seeing you on the next one.